Hey everyone, welcome to a very late Mask Monday. I've had kind of a crazy day, so that's why I'm just doing this now. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna cut this little strip off. I had the day off today from work, but I had a crown done, so it's not like I was having a fun vacation day. And then when I got home, I took a nap. Because I was sore and tired, and yeah, and I think I look like a ninja with this headband on. What do you guys think? Because I have my hair like, I don't know, ponytail slash bun, and then I just put this on for the little baby hairs, but I feel like it makes me look like I'm gonna be practicing karate or something. Anyway. My mouth is feeling better now. I have a feeling it's gonna be, my jaw is probably gonna be sore tomorrow just from like the pressure of when they're, pushing. This was the crown prep appointment, which is the longer of the two appointments. That one, it was like 2 hours. So, and then I go back like in 2 weeks, where they take off the temporary one and put on the permanent one. And so I have to like watch what I eat and all that fun stuff. And I need 2 crowns on this side. It's the lower on my right. And they only did one today, and I can't remember why. He probably told me, but I had been putting this off for like a year. I needed 2 crowns on this side, and I got those done last year. And that maxes out if you have dental insurance and you live in the States, you know how that works. That maxes out your dental insurance. So I was like, well, I'll do the ones on this side next year, meaning this year in 2021. So, but I'm still not sure why he only did one today, but that's probably better because it was bad enough. It's still not as bad as like, say, having a root canal, but it's not fun either. So that was my day. And then normally I pre-film my Masks Mondays, like on a Sunday. But Sunday was Ricky's birthday, and we went to a baseball game, and then we had dinner, and I just didn't have time. And then Saturday I laid around and was lazy all day until Ricky left for work, and then I started cleaning the house like a mad person. So, and then ended up staying up. He worked until he closed. He works at a restaurant, and they're open till 10, but it takes hours to clean after the store closes or after the restaurant closes. And a lot of times when he closes, he doesn't get home till like 1 or 2 in the morning. But for some reason on Saturday, he was done at midnight and I was still awake. So I stayed up for him. And then I ended up not going to sleep till like 2 o'clock, which I never, ever, ever stay up that late. Like, cause I'm old and I like my sleep. I don't know. I'm not really a morning person, but I wake up early, so I don't stay up late. And I woke up Sunday morning, like 7 o'clock to go to the bathroom. Went back to sleep, slept till 11:30 yesterday, Sunday. Never do that. It was the craziest thing. So obviously I really needed the rest. And then we had tickets for the baseball game at 1 o'clock. And so we were both like, crap. Like I had to jump up out of bed. And I had taken a shower the night before, so I was able to just like put my hair in a ponytail and like go. But we were racing around like crazy trying to get out the door for this game. And we ended up getting there right at the start of the game. So it wasn't a big deal. Like we just missed like the national anthem, and it was fine. It was really, really hot here in Wisconsin yesterday. It was in the 90s. Today it was right around 80, and we got a little bit of rain. And now there's a front coming through, and it's supposed to be in the like upper 70s the rest of the week, which is fine with me. But Ricky was loving the weather yesterday. It was nice and hot and muggy. That's his favorite thing. So it was like the perfect birthday for him. So we actually had a really wonderful time. So it was very good. And back to work tomorrow for me. So even though I had a 3-day weekend, today was not like a fun day off. So anyway, while this is sitting, this mask, I'm going to do some Never Have I Ever questions. And I'm going to show you, this is the mask that I'm doing today that I got from the lovely and hilarious Buffy Summers. She's so sweet. She sent me a bunch of stuff in friend mail. If you haven't seen the video, you should go back and watch it. I'll link it below. She's just a sweetheart. But anyway, she sent me this Save Our Skin is what it said. I ripped it, but from Facery, and it feels really, really good. So it's got royal jelly, which is amazing for your skin. So thank you, Buffy. So, these are never have I ever questions that Sabrina from Sabrina's Unboxings and More did this morning. She did 2 sets. One was a naughty never have I ever questions, and one was dating. And the naughty ones were really naughty, and I'm not doing those because I'm a chicken. So I am doing the dating ones, even though I'm married, you know, so obviously those will be things that I did, you know, before I got married or whatever. So, okay. Question 1. Never have I ever gone on a date with no intention of paying for anything. Oh, I have. But I always would make sure I had money just in case. But I don't know. I've always felt like a first date that, I don't know. If the guy approached me and asked me out, God, it makes, I know it sounds old fashioned, but I kind of, let's just say it this way. I would prefer if the guy paid. I don't necessarily expect it, but I would prefer it. Or go Dutch. You know, I'm not going to offer to pay on the first date. Absolutely not. Unless you asked him. So anyway, never have I ever met up with someone from a dating app. Well, I have. I am married to one. And I've talked about this before. Ricky and I met on Match.com. So I've met some horrible people on there before I met him. So, you know, I say you gotta kiss a lot of frogs before you meet your prince. Whew. Frogs is like, that's insulting to frogs to talk about some of the guys I met, but no regrets because it, you know, led me to Ricky. So yay. And that was, we met in 2014. So 7 years ago in July, next month. Never have I ever slept with someone on the first date. I haven't. And I'm not saying I'm like an angel or anything, but I haven't. Just haven't. Never have I ever pretended to get a text to leave a date. Oh, yeah, I've done that. Some of those bad dates that I was talking about before I met Ricky. I had a friend that would like text me throughout the date, and then, you know, I could use that as an out, like, oh my gosh, you know, my mom needs me or whatever. I did that a few times. Never have I ever gone on a date just to make someone else jealous. No, I'm not one of those kind of people. When I'm done with somebody, I'm done with somebody. I like to leave the past in the past. So yeah, I don't play games like that. Well, obviously I'm married now, but I mean, when I was married, I don't know. I don't got time for that. I don't like drama. So, never have I ever gone on more than one date in one day. I haven't. Not with different people. Like, I've never gone on 2 dates with 2 different guys. Ricky and I went on 2 dates in the same day, sort of. I mean, like, we went to a baseball game and we had met there. And then we both went home and we showered because it was like we went to our respective homes and we showered because it was like super, super hot because it was like August. And then we met up later again to have dinner. So, I mean, sort of, but I've never gone out with like 2 guys on the same day. Never. That goes back to my thing, what I was saying about not liking drama. Ugh. No. Don't want to have to keep track of all that stuff. Remember who you're doing what with and when and ugh. Okay. Number 7, never have I ever talked about my ex on a first date. I don't think so. Maybe when I was younger. But you learn, you live and you learn. Nobody wants to hear about that, especially not on a first date. Never have I ever dated someone over 10 years older. I have. When I was 21, I dated a guy who was 35, 34, 35, something like that. That was the biggest age gap I've ever dated. Anyway, we dated for like, I don't know, less than a year. Never have I ever dated someone over 10 years younger. No. No desire to either. Maybe as you get older, like the whole cougar thing, but like when I was in my 30s, I wouldn't want to date someone in their 20s, like, ugh, especially guys, because they're, you know, very mature. So, no. Ricky's 30 days younger. His birthday's June 6th. Mine is May 6th. So, anyway, he always gives me crap about that. Never have I ever said I'll call, but never bothered. Oh, yeah. I'm not necessarily proud of it, but yes, I have ghosted people. I even stood someone up once, and I feel horrible about it now. At the time, actually I did at the time too, but this was like pre-cell phone days, so he didn't have my cell number. I don't even think I gave him my phone number, but we were supposed to meet somewhere and I didn't show up. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. I would never do anything like that now. But I was at a singles dance. Again, this is pre-internet. I was in my early 20s and I was the youngest person there. Everybody else there was in their 40s, which, you know, I'm in my 40s now and I don't think that's old now. But when you're like 22, 23 and everybody there is like 40 and up, this coworker of mine talked me into going, and she's like, oh, there's be some nice guys there. And this one guy followed me around, wouldn't leave me alone. He was nice, but he was socially awkward. So it's not like he was a creeper or anything, but he was socially awkward and he didn't know how to read my body language. If he did, he would have known I wasn't interested. And now if this happened, I would be like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. You know, I'm going to go talk to somebody else. Because my friend was like looking for somebody to hook up with, because that's just the kind of person she was. And so she would just be like dancing with all these guys and walk away. And I'm just standing there like, oh my God. And people just kept coming over and talking to me because, you know, here's this young 22-year-old, 23-year-old girl and everybody else is in their 40s. And oh, it was horrible. So anyway, he literally would not leave me alone. At one point, I got up and like wandered around the building inside, because this was in the winter, of where this dance was located, and hoping to ditch him. He found me. I would get up and go to the bathroom. When I'd come out of the bathroom, he'd be standing outside. And like, I know it sounds like he was creepy, but I promise you, he really wasn't. But he just was just following me everywhere. And yeah, so long story short, we ended up agreeing to meet at an Applebee's, and I just didn't go. I feel so bad. I'm sure he met somebody wonderful. I was not the person for him. So anyway, so those were the never have I ever dating questions. I will put those in the description below too, if anyone wants to do them next week. And I will link Miss Sabrina's channel, since I was talking about her. And then I will link the video where I opened the friend mail from Buffy. Buffy doesn't have a channel, but that way you can just kind of see what if you didn't see it, you can watch that and see what she's all about. She's hilarious and funny and sweet, and she needs her own channel. So everybody, all my fellow YouTubers, she's been sending out a ton of friend mail lately. So you guys have to comment below and tell her that she needs to get a channel. Even if she doesn't want to show her face, because I know some people don't, you know, she could still do videos. Some people do them where, you know, where they just show products and they don't show their faces. She could do that. And then we could just hear her voice, because she's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna take this off, and I can't see you guys, so if I'm staring off into space, it's because I can't see. Oh, this is a really good mask. There's still a little bit of serum, not a whole ton left inside this package, just a little bit. So I'm gonna squeeze out the remainder and put that on my face right before I go to bed. It's not enough to like save it in a, you know, some people save them like in a Ziploc bag or whatever. I don't think there's that much. I think once this soaks in, I can get just a little bit more out to put more on my face, but it's really good. So thank you, Buffy. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I should have some good content this week. Last week I had like nothing, but I've got some stuff coming this week, so I should have some videos up. I'm not sure if I think I'll have one up tomorrow, and hopefully every day this week, hopefully. So thanks for watching. I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye.